What's going on, everybody? My name is Bob from Aesthetic Imprints, and if you're new to the channel, I run a custom apparel screen printing and embroidery company all out of my own shop based out of a mall. And today in this video, I'm taking you guys along with me in screen printing a 7-color design for one of my clients from start to finish. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Today we're actually going to be screen printing on some oversized t-shirts, which are right here, which is the Shopperware 7.5 ounce Super Max heavyweight t-shirts. And these are garment dyes, so these are some premium heavyweight t-shirts. And personally, I love these t-shirts, so I'm super excited to print on these. Now, before we do anything, we gotta make sure we have our screen printing screens. So in this case, I need to coat those with emulsion. So we're literally starting from step 1. So let's go coat these screens. Those screens coated with emulsion and they're drying. While that happens, let's go ahead and mix up our custom Pantone colors. We got 2 of them to mix up, so let's get into it. Got those ink colors mixed up. Let's go ahead and break down these screens on the screen print press currently, because we got to make room for that 7-color job. So I'm gonna break this down. Press all cleared up. Let's go ahead and start exposing those screens because they should be dry now. So let's get it. Now, before we do anything, we need our separations. So we got them right here. I got them all ready to go. It's about 7-8 sheets and some other screens we got to make. But as you can see, this is going to be a big graphic and it's going to be a nice multicolored graphic. So let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and repeat that same process for 8, 9 or more screens, so let's go. Also, it's usually hot out, but today there's no sun because the sun is the best way. I like to let my screens dry and post exposed, but I'll still throw it out here in case the sun comes out. Alright, well, now that we got all of those screens exposed, I got like emails, DMs, all of that good stuff to see what I mean? Anyways, I gotta go do some emails, reply to people, and while those screens dry, I'll do that. And it looks like we did get some sun out there for the screens to post harden, which is always great. And I had a feeling, because Maryland weather, if you didn't know, we're located in Maryland, but Maryland weather is bipolar. It could be raining 1 hour, and then the next 30 minutes, it's bright and sunny. Alright, now that our screens are ready to go, let's go ahead and get it on the press and start getting it registered. Now, if you're new to screen printing, registration is basically when multi-color designs have multiple colors in them. They're all going to be their own separate screen. So all of those colors have to line up in the same spot, because one can't be too left, one can't be too right. It's like a puzzle. It's all got to come together in the perfect spot. We got everything ready, inks on there, taped up the screens, and they're all registered up. Let's go ahead and start doing a test print to make sure everything looks good. Alright, you guys, after multiple test prints, I got a final result. This looks fantastic. Throw this in the conveyor dryer, do a stretch test, and we'll start production. Now, before we begin production, we obviously need to get rid of the registration marks because we don't want that on the final product. In every video, I've been getting comments on how the registration marks don't end up on the final product, and it's really a simple solution. Take, boom, let's not overthink it. Alright everybody, I just did one last test print on the actual shirt that we're going to use, and as you can see, this looks fantastic. I'm excited to start getting these print. Side note, I set up a little cooling station right there for the print to cool off so it's not super sticky and hot when I go to print the next colors, because this is such a big print and it's a lot of spot colors, so I just added that in there just in case, you know, just to cool things off. It's a little DIY setup for now, but it'll get the job done. Without further ado, let's begin full production. Alright y'all, it's been a few hours since the last clip. It's actually 6:30 now. After a couple hours of non-stop production, I took my mom back home at 6. Her shift is over for the day, but I came back, of course, because it never stops for me. But now I'm going to go ahead and start printing these shirts again. We still have about 60 of them left. Now, one thing I do want to say about multicolor prints on a manual press, especially because this is a 7-color print and it's a full jumbo style print, so it takes a lot longer, and it's me physically, you guys saw it, just moving, doing what I do. Like it's basically a long ass workout, but manually at least. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to it, just zone out, listen to music, vibe, put on a podcast or something, and I'll see you on the other side. I am sweating. This right here, my friends, is a workout, and it's good thing we got AC so it doesn't get dummy hot, but it's still like 80 degrees, which is still pretty hot. Still got a good amount left. It's 8 p.m. I'm gonna get back to it. Woo! That's the last shirt doing this big ass screen print, 7 colors. Woo!
It's 10:45 p.m. We got the job done, but we still got to do a front screen print. We're just gonna have to go ahead and wait to do that tomorrow, but that should fly by a lot faster because it's just one color. But man, that was a workout. My triceps are feeling it. They're already burning. I can't imagine tomorrow. They're gonna be sore. Put the dryer into shut off mode, which means it's going to slowly start shutting itself off and not just turn off all at once, which is a cool feature this thing has. So yeah. Now I want to make a statement to some people. I'm probably like a crazy person because I work long ass hours. Last night I was here till 11:30 p.m. I'm usually here past 11 on a daily basis, and I'm here early, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. at least, if not earlier, on a daily basis, and I'm always grinding because there's just so much to do. And to some people, I look like a lunatic and I need to be out there, of course, and I take my breaks, go out there, get my sunlight, but the vision is bigger than me. The vision is, I just gotta grind and build this thing out, build the foundation. I'd rather do that now, and I'm just grinding. No grind, no glory, honestly. That's just the best way for me to put it. Best part about it is I'm documenting this content and taking you through the whole struggle of growing this business, exactly what I do on a daily basis. So when I look back at this 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it's gonna be an incredible moment to see where I'm at then, and just to be able to look back at the grind years, go back to the basement days, go back to the shop days. It's gonna be a crazy thing to look back at. So I don't even care if this gets views, whatever. I'm just out here putting my story out there, documenting the process of growing this business. And alright guys, it's the next morning. I got in here early and just did a bunch of emails and invoices and customer and admin stuff for a few hours. I still have more to do, but I gotta get back on press and start screen printing the front of those shirts. Guys, now my mom's here. We're actually pre-pressing these shirts as well to give it a slight tap, just to smooth out everything, and it really gives it that nice matte look, and it smooths everything out and gives a soft hand. So it goes a long way. It's an extra step we gotta take, but it's worth it. First, I had like 2 of these shirts to reprint because these 2 shirts came later than the shirts we already did, so I had to set it all up for 2 shirts, but got it done. Let's begin production on the other shirts. Alright everybody, it's been a few hours of non-stop production. We went ahead and got it done. It's about 2-ish, 2:30-ish, and we got those shirts folded up. Shout out to my mom. She folded those up and it looks fantastic. But now that we have a little bit of time left, let's go ahead and start screen printing on a different job. Alright, now for this job, it's a simple 1-color screen print on baseball tees. They're actually 3/4 sleeve t-shirts, and these are super thin and nice quality. This is from Bella Canvas. It's not gonna focus, but this is from Bella Canvas. We're gonna do a simple 1-color screen print on this. July 4th is right around the corner, so we're gonna do just like that. It's kind of like the American flag theme. So I want to get the red exactly the shade of the American flag, which is Pantone 193C. So let's go mix that up. doesn't start until we do a test print. Woo. And the final test print on the actual shirt looks beautiful. Definitely gives that American July 4th vibe. So without further ado, let's begin full production. Alright y'all, I went and dropped off my mom at like 5, got back here and started to work on the air compressor because I wanted to get that hooked up because I'm going to start using my new heat press. Compressor from over there, hook the pipe up and then just feed it up. What that fed into is right here where I hooked up this. So now, whenever I need to retract or need air hose, I have it for anywhere in the shop, and it's going to be easy cleanup because it just goes right back in there. Other hose basically comes out right here where the heat press is. This is the new heat press we got. Let's turn it on for you guys. But the air hose basically hooks up right there and just feeds right there, so it's like a direct supply. And then that's all managed up there to go right there. Anyways, back to the real world. I'd love to keep setting things up like that, making things efficient in the shop, but the shop's got a shop, so we got to get back to work, get these jobs set up, because these are going to be what's printed tomorrow. So basically the day before, I like to get everything set up, steps, screens, artwork, and all of that good stuff. And we actually got a couple more screens, so that's just great. And never mind, I don't have any more 230 mesh screens and I need more, so I gotta reclaim at least some to coat those up. And it's, mind you, 8 p.m. But gotta do what you gotta do. It was a sacrifice I had to make to work on that area.